Good morning, guys. Welcome back to one of my other days in the channel. Today is the first of the year, and we are here already working on a vehicle. Before I tell you what I'm doing to the car, hit share, subscribe, smash that thing, and remember, go see my merch on my community label. And today we're working on a 1999 Honda Civic. We're gonna right behind me right there. And Daniel just bought that car, and we're gonna get a tour of it in a minute. So one of the problems with this car, he just bought it. Let's do the walk around and I'll tell you the problem we'll be having. That's just gonna be his daily. I mean, he got this guy right here that's his toy, probably enjoy. So he bought this to have fun and be a daily. Hey, it's an EX. Somebody converted to rear disc in the rear. You got S2000 seats. Inside is pretty nice. It's pretty clean. You know what I mean? The roof, that's normal on the cars, and the doors, that's also normal on the Civics. You got the 2000 taillights, nice and lower, pretty clean. And you're gonna see what we got under the hood. Now we have a B20, so we have an SI head with a B20 block. 1, 2, 3 performance mounts. All the way around, it looks pretty good, you know what I mean? But one thing, the car doesn't want to rub over 3,000 RPMs. Now you can see I'm missing a couple of things there, a couple of things here, a couple of wires cut, and it was an automatic harness at one point. So we started with this. First thing that we noticed, the harness, jumper harness was cut, and it was giving us trouble. So here, open that up real quick. We're gonna put that in together real quick. And it's having problem cranking because of hold the camera real quick. It's having problem cranking because one, the harness, it was cut, and it's probably or tuning or let's go. There you go. And let's see. All right. So let's see if this one works. Go ahead. It's going to take a while to crank. When we tested it out the other day, it would not crank right away. Let's see what it does now. Keep going. See, that's what we're doing at one point. So we're gonna check timing. We're gonna check all that stuff. All right, hold on real quick. Turn it off. Go ahead. Hold on. Hold on. All right, try it again. Do it again. Hold on real quick. Hold on. All right, try it. Whoa, whoa. Try it again. Hold on. Hold on. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Hold on. Hey, don't keep going at it. When you hear that motor start to run, stop. Because you're gonna break your throttle. All right, go ahead again. Go ahead. Woo. Go ahead. Go ahead. One more time. One more time. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Go on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. About 10 minutes to start it. Let it warm up. All right, guys, so we're about to take the harness off, and 90% of this shit was loose, and literally that's kind of, when you're building a car, you need to have everything together the right way. Here, hold the camera. So that's it. This is the harness that we got in this car. As you can see, this is the bottom end for an automatic. You got your sensors right here for your temperature sensor. This used to be your reverse lights and all that stuff for the automatic. Your starter, distributor, and the other sensors from the back, upper sensors, and back sensors, alternator. So let's see what we got going on here. That's for your O2 sensor, so you do have that. This is for the top and the bottom. This is used to be for your, see that they have together, the OBD-B. This is an OBD2. I mean backwards. There's an OBD-B, OBD2B, and then this is for an OBD2A. And that used to go right underneath the water main. let's see what we have here. We got a mess up. Got all this mess to go through. Let me put you back on pause. Let me go through all these harnesses that I got here to find the right one for this car. Alright guys, so we spent about an hour going through the whole harnesses, as you can see, and we wired this one right here. That's for your sensor for your intake manifold, and we rewired the bottom one for the oil. It wasn't there before for the oil pressure switch, and now the car stands right on time. And we're about to swap this one with that one, see if it turns on with that one. If not, we're about to turn it on. Alright guys, the car is turning right on. Do me a favor. No, I gotta do it right here. Your speedometer is not working. Your RPM is not working too. But the car is running. Make sure that's the one that was broken. Is the one for the speedometer sensor. Alright guys, so this motor, when it came in here, will not turn over in the mornings like it's supposed to. It will not stay running like it's supposed to. Two things. This harness, like I told you, was disconnected. The one for the air pressure switch was disconnected. We did that and adjusted the throttle body here a little bit more. Now the car stayed running beautiful. But the problem we're having is the RPM still not running. It's not the speed sensor, because if not, his other speedometer will not work, and in stock on limp mode, and that can be tuning, or you have a check in your light that we cannot figure it out. So with that says, we need to start figuring out why the car will not go out of tuning. But besides that, let me try something else and we go from there.
Wait, so the e-brake's connected now?
No.
Oh, not yet.
I put a rock to hold it down. I had to leave the whole end of the car.
It sounds so good right now. I think the camera died, bro.
Huh? What?
Just tap the screen.
Oh. Start running, that shit will be shifting quickly. Fucking ECU, bro.
Wow. driving on.
Oh yeah.
And that's still with no VTEC too. Oh, I bet will fly. Bro, for no VTEC, bro, that shit still has hella torque.
Hell yeah. I need to get a start training.
Yeah, we was working on that shit all day.
So you know the old ECU is bad, bro. You need to raise this shit. Fat guys ain't here, but skinny guys. Rev limit. You hear that? Right there's your rev limit. There you go, he's running. Fucking ECU.
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
It rips though.
It is.
Like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm so happy right now.
You're not the only one. Since I be working this morning with this fucking car, I'll be like, yo, that ECU, something with that ECU, something with that fucking ECU.
Cause I noticed when I was on the tuning that it was lagging a lot, and then it kept on saying like error, and I was like, bruh. So that's what I remember what the guy said. He said, yeah, the car runs perfectly on the Chrome, and I said, why don't you put it on? And he goes, I feel like it's outdated. Nobody really uses Chrome. So I was like, fuck it, let's just see how it runs. I just don't know how that Chrome works, so I don't know if it's a chip
Bro,
or...
I don't like Chrome
Yeah.
because back in the day, Chrome had a bad reputation. If you want to stop it. Good morning, guys. So, second day working on the coupe. Yesterday, so let me tell you what happened. After we fixed the whole harness on the vehicle, and about 3.5 hours me to figure it out why the computer will not go out of limbo. We tried it on my laptop to do a tuning on the vehicle. My boy came over, he did it on his laptop. We were getting the same results. Would not communicate with the ECU. My boy Danny, unfortunately, when he bought the car, he came with two ECU. Came with the S300, that's the one we having problem with. It also came out with Chrome. You know, Chrome was back in my day that we used to work on that. So with that said, we grabbed the Chrome, put it on, car run, beautiful, rep to 4,000 RPM, 7 grand RPM. We find out that we do not have a GSR transmission on this. We have an LS tranny on it. VTEC wants to pop in once in a while, but it's not going to happen because we have a couple things missing on the engine by itself. Like the knock sensor is missing, but the car should run fine. And we're using an OBD2 distributor when we're supposed to be using an OBD1. So with that, we already ordered the OBD1 distributor. We are in the process to order from Wireworks or Rottweiler a complete harness for the car. And it's up to him if he's going to run the Chrome or he's going to buy a new computer and dyno it. Car runs pretty good. It's in pretty good shape. And today, this morning, what I'm doing is going over why the e-brake doesn't work. And I found out when I popped the trunk that I had these poppies sitting there. So, you know, pop the car in the air. I want to show you what's underneath. Alright guys, so with that said, I cleared the spiders out. He got a nice suspension on the bottom of the car, but as you can see, they cut the cables right there. So See where they cut the cables? Right about here. And this is because this car was drawn by one point. I'm about to take the tires off, and it's supposed to log in right here. So you can see it right here where my finger is. That's where the pin is supposed to be, and lock it down with a pin. And it's supposed to go across. This bushing is horrible. It had to be replaced at one point. But it's cool now. I moved the car. It was hot. You got an eBay sauce. That's pretty cool. But we're gonna go there. So when you guys are doing a conversion on a vehicle and you buy Integros, this is Integros rear disc, get these cables with it. The reason why you're gonna need them. You take all the old ones out. You put this one in, and hopefully the one part that is very hard to find is the little end clips. If not, I'm gonna have to make my own. I've done it in the past. There's no problem. But let me show you. Let me take out the wheel, and then we can go from there. I mean, somebody did the job for me halfway already, so I just gotta take this bolt because that's one of that's gonna hook up to. The other one is hooked up right here, and then the other one is right about here somewhere. I think right here. And then I gotta go inside the cabin and pull that out. And pull that out from the cabin, and this end will be out. And then I can adjust it like a normal thing. So let's do that right now. Let's get it going. I need a lift, man. Too old to be up and down. This car is pretty nice, bro. I've been driving it for, but look at that tire. Separate. That's because our car was too low to the ground. As you can see, I got my own right over there. That's 99. This is 98, 99. You know, this is my whole collection of Hondas. If you're in the Cape area, go for Myers. For Myers, you want to come by, I'll let you guys know. Alright, let's do this. Alright guys, so it's not that hard to install the cables in. Now, putting them in through here, it's going to be a pain in the butt. You have to take the signal console off and then move that out of the way so you can put it in there, and I'm going to show you how to adjust it there in a minute. Down here, you see this right here? The cable has to be locked in place here, like this one is, and then pull with a screwdriver. It's going to be a mission to do that. It's a couple ways you can do it. You can move the cable out of the way, loosen these two bolts right here, then put the cable right here, tie it down, and then pull the cable out and then bolt it down. But the best way to do this is go up there and grab a number 12 and loosen out the whole thing all the way to the bottom so you don't have no more drag on it. Let me show you underneath real quick. So that's one of the old ones. They got cut. And you can see this is the new one. Goes right through here. Bolt on here, bolt on there. This is the easy one. This is the hard one. The reason why this got to go through underneath the gas tank right here, right by the pipe, and you're gonna have all this in your way to work on it because you have a screw right in there. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to take out because of the downpipe. And then you gotta, this was missing. What's gonna be there? That's missing. And then, of course, the other way here, you gotta bolt it on here and shit like that. So the kid, he went to pick up a couple things for the car. I am gonna take out this bolt right here. I'm gonna take these out here, get it ready for the new one comes in. It's already out, and I'm gonna loosen some stuff. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, so to loosen this up, you see this right here. It's a number 12, and usually it's easier to do it when you don't have. There you go. Sorry, my hand's on the way. Break it down. You want to bring it all the way down to the end. You're releasing pressure on the bolt right here. You know, when you put this one, then that's what you're gonna start adjusting. you don't want it to come out all the way out either. See, at this point, you can do it by hand, but you leave it right there. You want to leave about maybe a little bit over, like that. If you can see it. You don't want that thing comes out because that's going to be a pain in the ass to put it back on. But at this point, you're enough where you can put the other cable on. This is going to slide just like that when these bolts are done and they bolted down there. And then you want to get the linkage for it. So with that set, hold on to it, right? Just wait. Alright guys, so we just finished doing the e-brake on the Civic and the steering wheel. I didn't record the steering wheel because I was trying to get him out of here. I gotta do an oil change and an O2 sensor and he'll be gone. But here comes the owner for the first time driving it with no problem. Yeah, they got problems right there. Whew. That shit is loud. Woo. So when the car came in, guys, he had no e-brakes. As you can see, they were cut. Somebody did a rear conversion disc on that car, and the thing was cut. Car would not stay running. As you can see on the top of the video, we fixed that. I just put a steering wheel on it, and about to do an oil change and an O2 sensor. It's right there on the floor, and the car is done. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'm a little bit tired, man. We're working all morning. Gotta be like 1 o'clock already. But we're almost done with this. All right, you can see my mess. You know, you can hear it down the road. I did the oil change on the car. And steering wheel oil change, radiator flush, and rear disc brakes. Yeah. So here goes the B20 VTEC. What you smelling right there, that's the oil dropping that we dropped. Yeah. It should go away. You have a caliper. You smell it? The car pulls to the right when you put the brake, or left. Okay. Feels good. All right. So we did the radiator of the harness. Our goes a lot better than before. You happy?
Hell yeah. I'm happy.
You think this is fast?
Okay. Just wait. Okay, I'm gonna get here.
No, you're good. Well, that V16 tranny is only fucking you over. And no shaking your light, but that's because we had the aftermarket. The RSS light is going to be on because of the steering wheel. Yeah. And
she feels great though.
Good, good. That's what I want to hear, bro. And the RPMs, I cannot adjust it no more because we don't have the RPM running. But when we get that running, well, guys, another car done by Gajin Garage. He's the owner right here. Stoked about it. Car came in, we wanted to start. You remember that in first of the video. You remember, buy some of my merch. Go in my comment. Put it right there. Hey, bro.
It's the man right here.
Bro, when you have a chance, race it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna race it when I get
Yeah, raise up by 2 inches more, bro. But alright guys, thank you, subscribe, hit like, hit share, get some merch, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.